Have you ever had a battery that you put onto your charger, but your battery was so dead it wouldn't take a charge? That's a good Milwaukee battery that I use regularly. I quit using the little 2.5 amps or 2 amps. Started using the larger ones. This one I found in storage, and it won't, I left it overnight, it won't even get one light blinking. You're supposed to be able to go from that negative to that negative, and from this positive, you see the plus, to that positive, and leave it in there for 15 minutes. Okay, I hooked up. My white is positive, my black is negative. And there's other ways people do this. Just being an electrician in the past, I have a ton of wire laying everywhere. That didn't sound good. I'm going to monitor this. But anyway, another way that people do this is they'll put razor blades in there. They'll slide razor blades down in the grooves, and then they'll alligator clip them. Or you can hook it straight to a power supply and get it done probably quicker. It's 25 after 11 now. I'm going to leave it go till 11:40. But I'm not going to leave because it just made a popping noise. And I'm going to have to monitor this. And then I'll put it on the charger when I can take it off and see if it actually does work. I think I've done it before and it did work. Okay, it's 11:40. Let's see if this actually worked. I'm not showing any kind of reading on the battery. I'm showing 2 bars on that one. It's charging. Is that what green means? I don't remember now. I thought it blinked red. I'll have to look at that. The battery pack was hot, so it did something. We'll find out in a minute. Well, the green light means fully charged. This is not fully charged. However, I couldn't get anything to show up on here. I do have that red blinking light, which means there's something. So I'm going to keep trying it. Maybe I'll let it cool down for a while, put it back on until I can get that thing red again, that red light flashing. Well, it's Saturday morning. I'm gonna pick up where I left off on the last time I recorded, which I don't remember. Oh yeah, it was the battery charger, the Milwaukee battery. What I was trying to do, I know you probably haven't seen it yet, or you may have seen it in this video, I don't know. I've done this in the past, it's worked. It didn't work for me this time. I double checked my work on some other videos and they did the same exact thing. This battery must just be too beyond repair, too much beyond repair. I found a battery in storage, in one of my storage things. It could have been in there for 10 years for all I know. Well, I've messed with this for 3 days. I've tried everything. I've tried fully charging, making sure the batteries are fully charged. You know, the ones I'm using to do it. I ran it directly to a 12-volt source. It smelled like the house is going to burn down, so I immediately unplugged that and just kept it. I mean, there's a reason they tell you to do it from a battery. I think it's supposed to go slowly and evenly. I did, however, get one blinking red light. It will blink red. And then when I put it on the charger, it goes red and then immediately to green, and a solid green, which is odd. This is the first charger I've seen that doesn't tell you what the different color lights mean. Solid green on the Milwaukee charger is fully charged. It wasn't fully charged, it's still blinking. It was the first light blinking, which tells you it needs charged. Do I want to take it apart and mess with it? I'll probably watch some videos because batteries aren't cheap, though it is just a little 2 amp hour. It's not like I really care about that battery. I don't use anything less than 6 amp hour on my tools, on those Milwaukee tools. So that's where we'll pick up. Now anyway, it's Saturday, like I said, and I'm headed to North for Sales Flea Market. Oh, I forgot the lamps. Darn. I sold 2 of my lamps to somebody at the flea market. And I have to go back, actually, because I forgot to bring them with me. Oops. That sucked. It's a half-hour ride each way just to forget it. And I have to be back here by noon. Take 2. I had somebody come in from Rochester, New York for a 100-year-old sewing machine that's in the garage. It's an industrial sewing machine too, so it's very bulky and heavy. I'll be happy that it's gone. I'm not too happy that it's raining and very muddy out. It's not going to be fun to get out, and I don't want to move the RV just to get this thing out of there. I'd rather struggle with getting it out. So now that I screwed up big time and I forgot the lamps like an idiot, I'm going to go. I'll be back. There are birds in the yard. Better unlock the door. I mean, look at this gem. This is why I was willing to deliver it all the way up there. Because I just want this out of the house so bad. And it doesn't fit. Come on. It's got to fit in there somehow. The other one's very fragile. I'm going to have to see where I can get it. I'm not going to be able to see out this one, though. It's very fragile, but it is a lot smaller. This is one of them glass touch lamps. I'll get 20 bucks for the 2 of those from one lady. She's gonna resell them at the flea market, she thinks. I've had them listed for a year, I bet, on Marketplace. She's giving me 20 for the 2. It cost me 5 in gas, maybe 10. I didn't pay anything for either of them, so. And it gets them out of the house. Especially that big orange thing. That looks like it should be sitting next to a orange, brown, and cream colored plaid sofa. Ugh. With some shag carpet, like maybe green shag carpet. Alright, I'm going to the flea market. Well, that car is really pink. I don't expect to see too much up here with it, still kind of raining off and on. The ground's being so saturated, so at least I won't spend too much time here. There's our sign, Rossi's. Oh, there are about 5 or 6 people, maybe 10 people set up outside. The food looks like it's set up. Hopefully that's her just messaged me. But she has not replied to me yet. I hate to drive all the way up here just for her not to be here. He's got his motorcycle out. Well, unfortunately, that was not her. Boy, I hope she's here. So this is an old Lowe's movie theater. She said West Wing. West Wing Theater 1. Let me think about this for a minute. That's north, that's south. East is over there. I think we're at the East Wing. Damn it. Well, that's Theater 18. It's probably definitely the other side. Well, I'm going to drive over because it's all the way over there and I'm not carrying the lamps out for. While they're doing some construction here. It says entrance. There was never an entrance before. Let's check it out. Well, where she was there, it's gone. I'm not going to go walking through here. It's flooded at the new part. If the new section's flooded, what to tell you about the rest of the building? Because it's so ugly out right now, there's not really anything displayed to show. So, looks like, is that a camper with a slide also? Over there? I think so. I'm going to take a look at that. The more I look at this camper down there, I'm not sure I would have wanted to sleep there. I guess it's a free place to sleep for the night. It looks like he's using his RV to transport a vehicle or something. Looks like a race trailer. Nice Super C. Wow. But he's got one. He's surrounded by trucks that are idling right around him. I wouldn't like that. However, the one right next to him looks like part of the race team. And the other guy's pretty far away, so it might not be that bad. I can't read Spanish, so no idea what that says, but it's just something about Walmart and probably electric vehicles, my guess. Oh no, Walmart pickup. There gotta be more than that. They're building something with blocks. It's 10:30 now. I'll get back by 11. That is perfect. Give me time to get moving on that sewing machine. Have it ready to go. Right now, headed back home. There's the fire department.
Thank you, we appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Stay safe today.
You too, thanks.
Do my exercise working up and down this hill.
I bet. Yeah. I don't even like driving up this hill yet, walking.
No, yeah. I don't either. I see so many accidents on this hill. Thank you for the donation.
You're welcome. There goes my lamp money. That's okay. It's got in the fire department. It's a good cause. I went for a ride today, that's all. Looks like the cheerleaders are on the right and the fire department's on the left. This is pretty typical this time of year and a weekend. In fact, the next light we hit after this, we're probably going to see more of them. Just hoping it's a green light because I just spent all the money I just sold those lamps for. Well, it's only 10:45 and I'm about a minute from the house. I don't remember what time I left the flea market right now, but I think it was 10:30. So that means it's only 15 minutes away. A lot closer than I thought. Plus, I did get the majority of the lights to be green, so I got lucky there. Maybe I'll stop and grab a salad for lunch. I do have a planned reservation I put in for camping the week after my daughter graduates. So she graduates next Friday, which I think is the 24th. And I am going 28th. I will be going to the campground. I haven't been to this campground probably since before I was old enough to drive. It's 15 bucks a night. It's got water in the dump station. I don't need electricity. I'm good with that. I don't know which spots are good there, so hopefully I get a level one. I've reserved space 8, I think it is. And I don't know. I plan right now for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That may change. I might stay the whole weekend because it's still, you can just, as long as nobody's reserved, you can just continue on the app or on the internet. So I may do that. See how it goes. I might tow the car. Hey Tony. I might tow the car, take it with me just to see how it does. This campground's about 40 minutes away. Maybe closer to an hour with pulling a vehicle, and I'm gonna have to stop for gas for the just in case I need the inverter generator. There's a great place to stop so nobody can get in the parking lot. So this will be exciting. You know, a week and a half away going camping. So the main reason I picked the 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, is it's after Memorial Day, I think. Yeah, it's after Memorial Day. And there won't be any kids there during the weekdays, I hope. That's my plan. And I can't be gone too long because if I sell something on eBay or if I sell something on Facebook, I need to be home. And I'm taking the vehicle because I know I'm going to get there and forget something. I'm like, man, I'm hungry, and now I got to pack camp back up and run somewhere to get something to eat or get some food at the grocery store. I am taking the e-bike as well, but there's no telling. Just taking the e-bike, there's no telling if I'm going to be miles away from anything. It's been a long time since I've been up there. I remember there being a bait shop. I remember there being a small store, like a camp store type place. But it's the perfect test place for me. So I will catch you all later. So here it is. It's a Wilcox and Gibbs SM company, whatever that is. The reason nobody wants to pay anything for it, all the wires are cut. It's not the original base, I don't think. So, lady's coming from New York, and I'm just giving it to her to get it out of here. It's my mother, so she gave permission to do that. I'll be happy when it's gone, though. Probably is worth something. I just don't know anything about these. So here we go. If I hit the button, we do get the one flashing red light. And put it on, it goes red and right to green, so it's doing nothing. So what I was getting at in my last video, this 6,000 watt inverter junk plastic, I mean, it worked, but not for 6,000 watts. It won't. I pulled out one of my good ones. It's 2,000 watt. Holy sun. Here's the difference. There's that 6,000 watt. That's something brutal. There's that 2,000 watt. This thing's huge. It's got two cooling fans over here. We're going to hook to that battery. It's got 3 AC receptacles, 120 volts. It's got a USB charger and a Bluetooth. And it's got 1 and 2 speeds. I don't know what that is. I'll have to look into that. Now that will not run my entire RV. It will run the rooftop air conditioner and possibly a TV. It won't run a microwave and air conditioner or any other kind of appliance along with it. So I did just now put in a portable AC, which I'm working on getting it vented properly, and it's a much lower wattage, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm checking out because I don't know how long this video is getting, so I'll talk to you later. Peace.